Hey sis, I listened to your story about this man calling you wifey number two, and that is so fucked up how men treat women. And the sad part about it, I've been through the same exact thing. I got engaged June of 2009. Michael Jackson passed away a few days later, June 25th of 2009. I came home to show my mom the ring in person. By the time I got back to that man, he celebrated his birthday with another woman and a few friends. And that particular woman ended up being his wife. Let me tell you how. I decided that I was going to stay with him. And I ended up staying with him. And he took the ring back because he said he just had a change of heart, or something to that notion that he had a change of heart. So this is what I did. I found out what happened at the birthday party. I kept probing, kept probing. Come to find out, they were talking about threesomes and all the stuff that I introduced him to, as far as what I wanted for my relationship was an open relationship, open marriage. He said, "Oh, there's no way I could share my wife." Well, when she's talking about it, it's another story. So one day we're at his house. She comes over, his wife to me, and this is before he took the wedding ring back. And she said, "Oh, congratulations on you getting married to Andre," and this and that. She had just come back from the gym or something. She needs to change clothes. You came all the way on this side of Atlanta, Georgia, to change clothes. You coming to be nosy. So I closed the door to the bedroom because that's the old wives' tale. You don't let a woman that's been watching your man see where you lay your head at with your man. She kept looking at the door, but it was closed. Anyway, she was like, "Yeah, you look like Reagan Gomez from Parenthood." And back then, I did look more like her because I wasn't as heavy. So anyway, she said, "You know, I wish my ex-husband would catch cancer and die." I said, "You sound kind of bitter." And I ate those words because I ended up bitter behind the fact that he took the ring back, and less than a year later, he was making plans with her. Because when we broke up, I came home for my birthday, September 27th. I'm Libra, he's Capricorn. And we celebrated at Six Flags. He's a big kid like me. We're like really best friends. He was very special to me. And we wait, before I talk about the birthday situation, she says to me when she came over to change her clothes, that she hoped her ex-husband, which was a preacher, catch cancer and die. And Lord forbid that ever happened to him. And I told her she was bitter. I showed her a ring, and she didn't seem too happy. But she was like, "I'm gonna plan y'all an engagement party for real. By December, you guys are set to marry. I'll plan the engagement party." Yeah, right. You believe that shit? Anyway, fast forward. He took the ring back, took the phone back that he bought me, and he could have swore I stayed in Texas 2 weeks too long. Because he's like, "Did you go see somebody? Why did you have to leave immediately after we got engaged?" I was like, "I really just wanted my mom to see the ring." He couldn't believe that part. So, he ended up getting the STD that you can't get rid of. And thank God I didn't catch it. But, you know, I don't know how he managed to have more babies with her after that because maybe he wasn't, you know, active, flaring up. But anyway, I've been there, sis. I have been there. Carrie, baby, I have been there. These men will lie like a rug. But it seems like what I would talk about will seem more appeasing to him through his other friends than with me. And I noticed that. And if you don't have trust, you don't have a friendship within a relationship, it's not going to last anyway. And I went through that in 2009. It broke my heart. I came home with the biggest broken heart. He came to celebrate my birthday. And, I just noticed how he was treating me. Like my girlfriend that came to the birthday party. And nobody really showed up. I had it at La Madeleine's. And he carried her tray in first in the private room before he carried mine in. I was like, I see you. I see who you are for who you are, just by your actions. Shit I just didn't pick up on, you know. And so we were planning to go to the Bahamas by that fall. And I don't know what happened to those plans. And then one day I look up and I go to his Facebook and he's married. He's married to this woman, and I have to this day no respect for her. They say don't hold any grudges or all these fancy things they say online. It's not good to hold resentment toward a person, but that was dirty to me. To look me dead in my face and say you gonna plan my engagement party with this man, and you are the one that ended up marrying him. That means you were plotting ever since you found out. Because, intimacy is not just touch and feeling. Intimacy is when you can talk to another person about everything that you don't talk to with your wife about. That's intimacy. You're giving away a part of you that your wife is not even in on. And as a wife to be, he was giving her all the juice, all the tea. And he wasn't telling me nothing. And that is who he confided in, and that's who was there for him when I left. So naturally, they were going to get married. And whatever with the STD and how she handled that, that's her business. But, I don't respect women like that. I have never had a good friendship with women since I was 18. I had a similar situation with a girl who kept encouraging me to be with a guy that she ended up going on a lot of dates with, who ended up marrying him 10 years after high school. It took them 10 years to get married. And I wasn't bitter about it. It was just the principle. It's just like, don't encourage me to be with somebody and you're secretly holding crushes too. You get what I'm saying? I got over that shit and got under me a new man and a new man and a new man. And I found out all these men I was getting up under were just full of shit. Full of a whole lot of shit. And my body count got low by the time I turned in my late 30s. I said, I'm not fucking with these men the way I used to because I keep getting heartbroken. So I just, I play, I do what I want to do, and that's it. I don't depend on them for nothing. I'm retired. I'm on a fixed income. I take care of myself and my mother. I'm responsible. I pay my bills on time. I'm not wanting for anything, although I could use more. I could use a whole lot more, especially coming from a man. But now, if I can't provide it for myself, I don't even depend on them. Sorry this video was so long, but that's just for some of y'all that want to stick around and hear this crazy story. But I got some more where that came from. Some of these men, they don't play about life, and they don't play about you if you're theirs. But if you're not the one for them, they will leave you hanging. They will leave you hanging. A man know where his heart is. Remember that.